So good morning, everyone. I'm Somil Naravati with Robby IO. So first of all, before we start, look underneath. There's free jackets. No, I'm just joking. We're a startup. So let's start with that. So what we do is we do basic automation in last mile cargo. And let me talk to you a little bit about that. So as in robotics talked about it, that e-commerce is growing really big. It's about $300 billion and it's growing 23% year on year. That's huge. And so one of the things that we decided to do is we try to understand what the challenges of our customers are. And when they start looking at this growth of e-commerce, they start facing a bunch of challenges from an efficiency perspective and also from new business perspective. And so we start looking at the first few things we saw is that there's a lot of tightness of labor demand. And there's not enough people for the business that's coming in. Or they're not reliable, or they're not able to do 24/7 operations. On a new business perspective, they were asking us that can we do new initiatives where we can increase the top line? And we start thinking about that and what we can do with it. And before we get into how we can find some solutions around that, let me show you what automation in robotics means. And this is one of our customers in LA. So that's Robby 1 with our customer Postmates, and that was in LA. And here's how some of our customers are interacting with Robby 1. And they're picking up stuff, complete branded with our customer brand, and here's how it goes. And then as we start thinking about 1, we learned a lot of things, and we started thinking about what we can do better. And now we have Robby 2, bigger, better, faster. So a little bit of video about that too, since everybody cannot see it. The difference is that Robby 2 basically can do a lot of things Robby 1 cannot do. It's fully autonomous on sidewalks. You can climb curbs. It has more storage. I'll get more technical details about what Robby 2 can do. So what are the solutions about the autonomous driving, what we can do? So here's some of the solutions we're working on. And most of our customers are coming in and saying, well, can we do 2-hour delivery? Can we offer that to our customers? Can we do on demand because we have a lot of first failed attempts, which is costing our customers anything between $5 to $6 per failed attempt? Or can we do high-value items? Some of the things are, whether it's laptops, iPhones, so on and so forth, you can start delivering that on the same day in a secure way. Or from an efficiency perspective, our customers are coming in saying, well, can you do something where we can do store-to-store restocking? Right now, the restocking is done on a weekly basis. It's done on a periodic basis. Now, with Robby, you can move from store to store. So a customer is inside a store, and there's no stock. Well, guess what? You can bring it from another store using Robby without having any human interaction. We can also do some things like in-field and parts replenishment. So a Comcast technician is at the home, and basically there's no running out of parts. And this happens to me a lot. They come in, and they say, look, we don't have parts. I'll come back tomorrow or day after tomorrow. You got to have another appointment. You can change all of that stuff with Robby. So that's a little bit about that. Now let's get into technical specs. So this is a fully autonomous self-driving robot that works on sidewalks, every hill, every curb. And you saw that Robby 2 is able to do that. It also has day and night capability as well. So we have lights in the front and the back to warn the pedestrians of what's going on. And then from a performance perspective, is the best one that's out there. We are able to do between 3 to 6 miles an hour, depending on the pedestrian traffic and so on and so forth. We're also able to do up to 10 miles an hour when there's nobody around. The cargo size is anywhere between 35 to 60 pounds, so it's quite a lot of stuff we can put in. The volume is about 70 liters. And from a distance perspective, we're the best one that's out there. We are able to do 20 plus miles on Robby 2 in a single charge. And it's also hot swappable. So within a 3-minute time period, we're able to swap battery from this to new one, and it's able to do another 20 miles. It will take about 7 to 8 minutes to basically fill up your truck for it to go back in the field again. We have a bunch of other features that are standard. Cool pack refrigeration if you need to keep things cool, hot. We also have live tracking and monitoring. And then from a completion fleet perspective, what we do is we provide a fleet solution, and that's basically what we do. And so we provide a whole bunch of stuff along with it to make a complete fleet solution to our partners. And last couple of things, we have a few customers that we're already on the field right now across California. And our team is basically very, very big into robotics. So my CEO and CTO co-founders, both are MIT PhDs. Our team is coming from Apple, Google, SRI International, and Boston Dynamics. So that's Robby Technologies. We're out there. We have a booth. Come and see the Robby live in person. Thank you.